Okay. Hello guys. Welcome to Hatha and Sound, also aka known as I've been sitting too long. So this is going to be a 45-minute practice with me, Christina. So let's just start standing. So we've been sitting all day. Let's stand up. Let me fix our camera angle. So just standing anywhere on your mat or on any surface, bring your feet under your hips, relax your arms by your sides, gently close your eyes here. And then feel the ground beneath your feet. Maybe wiggle your toes. Now thinking about your knees, keep a soft bend in the knees. Think about your belly button. Draw your navel in towards the spine. And then lift your shoulders up and down the back, palms facing forward, energetically lifting the top of your head, the crown of your head, growing a little bit taller where you stand. Now we're in mountain pose, Tadasana. And begin to notice where your breath is going. So as you inhale, what part of your body is moving or expanding? Just notice. Maybe it's the sides of the chest, the shoulders. There's no wrong or right answer. Let's begin to deepen our breath. Inhale through the nose, send it all the way down to the low belly. And exhale through the nose or mouth slowly. 3 more times. Inhale through the nose all the way down to the low belly. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in and out. And smooth out your own breath. Bring your hands in front of the heart center and start to think of something that you are grateful for. It can be something small. And just remember how that feeling of gratitude feels in your body. And holding that feeling of gratitude close to your heart, let's take one cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose and out through the mouth. Inhale to chant Om or listen. Om. Release your arms down by your sides. Blink your eyes open. All right. Inhale, sweep the arms up. The gaze follows. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, hands in front of the heart. From here, interlace the fingers, index finger out. And then I'm just going to reach my arms towards the top, towards the sky. From here, inhale, reach up. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. You can bend your knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, separate your arms. Bend the elbows, lift up through the chest. Inhale and exhale. Bring your arms down. From here, we're gonna step over to our wall. So from here, moving my props out of the way, I'm gonna place my hands on the wall. Walk your hands down the wall so that you're folded in half. Your feet are wider than your hips. So from here, draw your chest down towards the floor. You can also bend your knees here. Take a breath in and out. Stay right where you are, or maybe sink a little bit lower. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Begin to walk your hands towards the top. Carefully coming back to seated, shake it out. Move your hair out of the way. Fix your pants. From here, make a fist with your hands. Squeeze your shoulders and squeeze your face. Inhale through the nose, lift up. Exhale, let it out. 3 more. Inhale, squeeze, lift your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze up, squeeze the face. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale. Okay. Coming to the center of your mat. I'm going to bring my hands to my hips, feet wider than your hips, bend your knees, and maybe turn out your toes just a little bit. So nice bend in the knees. I'm just going to make little hip circles to the right. Oh, a little popping. Popping is good. If you find a little tight spot, you can always stay there. You can even close your eyes. Notice how that feels. And then come back to center, going the other way to the left. Maybe little circles, medium circles, or they just gradually get bigger each time. And then back to center. All right, so from here, you can bring your feet together. Let's march it out a little bit. Bring your feet apart once again. Ooh, I'm gonna take off my socks for this. All right, so feet wide. Bring your arms out to a T. Turn your right toes out. You can always shorten the stance here. So my right here is kind of sort of lined up with the back arch of my left foot. Gazing past your right fingertips, take a breath in and out. Bend your right knee, warrior 2. From here you can adjust. Maybe you widen your stance. Both feet firmly into the mat. Since we always look to our right hand, maybe look to your left hand and notice how that feels on your neck. Look back to the right, flip your right palm. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Maybe sliding that arm down or wrapping around the low back. So lengthening through the right side of the rib cage. Deep breath in and out. We'll take one more. Inhale and exhale. And carefully bring your arms back to make your T shape. From here, inhale and exhale. Straighten your right leg, right toes facing forward. Other side, left toes turning out, gazing past the left fingertips. Inhale and exhale, bend your knee. So here you can adjust, shorten or widen your stance. Back foot is in about 45 degrees. And then maybe you look towards your right hand. Gaze to your left. Left palm faces up. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Maybe wraps around the low back or slides down the thigh. Deep breath in and out. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Carefully coming back to your warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Straighten your left leg. Left toes in, hands to your hips. From here, inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, fold forward. From here, you can let your head and arms be heavy. Maybe you sway side to side. And then bring your hands back to your hips, bend your knees, inhale, coming all the way up, and exhale. So bring your feet back together, keep your chin tucked, and then let's stand here in Tadasana. Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath in, and out. Blink your eyes open, and then let's make our way down to the floor. So you can use a blanket under your knees for a little support. We're going to start with some cat-cow. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, lift the gaze, soften the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, looking up. And then this time, as we exhale and round the spine, hold here. Maybe move your head. So you're arching your back like a Halloween cat. And then from here, coming back to your neutral spine, walk your hands forward, one or two handprints. From here, inhale, shift your hips forward, almost cobra, looking up. And exhale, hips back, almost child's pose. Inhale, coming forward, soft bend in the elbows. And exhale back. And continue moving like this with your own breath. We'll do a few more rounds like this. Take your time. And then the next time you're in child's pose, you can stay there. Always adjust as you need to, so maybe knees wider than the hips, or bring your knees in to stretch the low back. Maybe your arms are by your sides, fingertips facing your toes. Deep breath in and out. And slowly begin to roll up. So from here, we're going to come to sit on our shins, interlace your fingers, palms face forward, round your spine. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, arms down. Ooh, high plant. Let's do that one more time. Interlace your fingers, palms face forward, and then round your spine. Inhale, palms face up, and exhale, arms down. From here, let's come to hands and knees, and we'll do our down dog. So tuck your toes in, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet or bend both knees, lengthening through your spine. Spreading your fingers wide on the mat. From down dog, inhale to plank pose and hold here. Deep breath in and out. Lower your knees down to the mat. From here, bring your right hand under your face, left leg out to the back. So the sole of your, or the ball of your foot is touching the mat. I'm going to rotate to my left hand on the hip. You can come to the side of your foot or bottom of your back left foot. From here, maybe you reach your left arm up. You can look up towards the sky, or I like to swipe my arm by my ear, palm facing down. Getting long through that left side. Maybe you gaze down at your mat. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale down. Come back to center. Maybe you wiggle your hips side to side. So right toes behind you, left hand under your face, rotate to your right. From here, hand on your hip. Once you're ready, right arm reaches up. Or maybe you swipe it down by your ear, palm facing down. Breathing into the right side of the body. Right arm reaches up, inhale, and exhale, hand down. From here, let's lean back on our shins. This time you can sit on your heels or maybe stay upright. From here, interlace your fingers, palms face forward, inhale. And exhale, round. Inhale, palms face up. And exhale, arms down. All right, so from here, we're going to come down to our bellies. And once you get there, rest your head on your hands and wiggle your hips. And from here, bring your forearms into the mat. Press your hands into the ground, elbows underneath the shoulders. Maybe you look past your mat. You can always lower your forehead here and close your eyes. There's a little draw of the low belly to protect your low back. Close your eyes here for just a few moments. And if you want to join along and add some lion's breath, you can. If you're not familiar, we inhale through our nose and then exhale through our mouth with our tongue sticking out. Let's try. Inhale through the nose and exhale, let it out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Ooh, I forgot to stick my tongue out. I hope you did it. So lower your forehead down. Wiggle your hips. And then from here, we'll do a shoulder opener. So once we're lying on our mat, I'm going to reach my arms out to make a T shape. Bend your left arm and press your left hand into the ground. So I'm starting like this. So I'm starting in a T shape. And then I'm rolling around, opening the right side. Your left leg can stay straight, or maybe you bend your knee. Letting your head completely relax into the ground. And close your eyes and take a few breaths on this side. Just be mindful of your right shoulder's range of motion. You can stay here, or it might feel nice to reach your left arm up and then change the light bulb. And then lower your left hand down, inhale. And exhale, roll back to center. Left arm is long. Bend your right arm, left or right hand into the mat. All right, let's move that. So here, press your right hand into the mat, roll to your left side. Right leg stays straight, or you can bend your knee. I like to bring my foot behind my leg that's long on the mat. Inhale. And exhale. You can stay here or reach your right arm up to the sky and change the light bulb. Lower your right hand down. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly roll back to center. Let your head rest on your hands. Bend your knees and just sway side to side. And then from here, release your toes down to the mat. And then we're just going to flip ourselves over like a tortilla. So get the props out of the way. Once you're on your mat, reach your arms long up overhead, open and close your jaw, point your feet, maybe roll your wrists. And then hug your knees in towards you, rocking side to side, massaging the low back. And then from here, release your feet down to the mat. Bring your arms by your sides, palms facing down, feet hip distance apart. From here, we're going to do a little mini bridge. Deep breath in and out. Lift your hips, press your feet into the mat and lift any amount. Pressing your hands into the floor. And then slowly lowering down. And we'll do that one more time. So take a breath here. When you're ready, press your feet into the mat, lift your hips. This time, if you want to, bring your hands together in a bind behind you. You can. If not, just keep your arms by your sides. Release the bind. Carefully lower your hips. Bring your legs, your feet as wide as your mat, and bring your knees into touch, resting the low back. Bring one hand over the heart and one hand on the low belly. Let's do a few breaths. So what we want to do here is feel the fall and rise of our body as we breathe. And let's try. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your arms back by your sides. Bring your feet back together. And then extend your legs. Point and flex your feet. And then from here, it might feel nice to make an L shape. So bringing your arms up over your head, letting your arms completely relax on the mat. Breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Carefully bringing your feet down, bring your arms back down by your sides. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. You can stay here. Maybe just drawing your right knee forward is enough. Maybe you bring your arms out to the side and stay right there. If you want to go a little deeper, maybe you reach behind the left thigh, interlace your fingers. It might feel nice to extend your left leg up to the sky. I like to point and flex my left foot here. Bend your left, release the bind, left foot down, right foot down, switch sides, left ankle over the right knee. You can stay here, maybe drawing that left knee forward is enough, flexing the left foot. Or reach behind your right thigh. Maybe extending your right foot up towards the sky. Point and flex your foot. And then bend your right knee, release the bind. Lower your left foot down. From here, hug your knees in towards you, rock from side to side. And then bring your feet down to the mat. For here, so next we're going to do a twist. I'm going to reach my arms out to make a T shape. Turn or shift your hips a little bit to the right and drop your knees to the left. If you need a little extra support, you can always place a blanket or a block. Where's my block? In between your legs. So maybe you're gazing at your right hand. If you feel any pinch in your low back, do a little bit less. And sometimes I like to place my left hand on top of my right, or on the outside of my right knee. And take a breath in. And out. And carefully roll back to center. I like turning my body to the left and then bringing my whole self back to my mats. Reach your arms out, hips to the left, and then lower your knees to the right. You can use a block or a blanket in between your thighs. Maybe you bring your right hand on the outside of that left knee. And then looking over your left shoulder. And deep breath in. And out. And slowly roll to your right side. removing the block and carefully coming back to your mat. Hug your knees in towards you. And then from here, reach for your toes or behind your legs for happy baby. And then release your toes and roll to one side. So from here, we're going to use a blanket for a heart opener. If you happen to have a bolster, you can use that too. A rolled up blanket works well too, or a rolled up towel. So what we want to do is make the shape of a big noodle. So I'm going to roll up my blanket. So I have a shape like this. I'm going to place it long on the mat. So my seat is on the mat. And then I'm going to line up my blanket with my spine. So carefully lowering yourself down. Move your hair out of the way. Adjust. Take your time here. So before we hold here, I like to move my arms along the ground. Maybe even give yourself a hug, right arm over left. You can rock tiny side to side. And then reach your arms out. You can inhale and exhale, switch sides, left arm over right. Maybe give yourself a little hug here. And then lowering your arms. If you want to do any other movements, like reaching for your elbows, making a little square for your head, any movement that feels nice. And then once you feel ready, you can bring your arms down by your sides. Draw your chin in towards your heart, lengthening the back of the neck. As you're here, notice if your shoulders are trying to stay up. Let your shoulders be heavy and drape along the blanket. Your knees can stay bent, or maybe soles of the feet together, knees apart. You can always place props under the knees for support. And I invite you to get as comfortable as possible here. And wherever you are, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Allow your face to soften. Relax your jaw, even your tongue. And allow your body to settle in for these next few moments. And at this time, you can continue to stay right where you are, or if you want to transfer for Shavasana flat on your mat, you can. You can always use that blanket behind your knees. Deep breath in and out. And begin to deepen your breath and come back to your body. Moving your hands and feet. Maybe reaching your arms. Giving yourself a long stretch. If your knees are apart, bring them back together. If your legs are straight, bend your knees. And then roll to one side. And make your way back to seated, any comfortable seated position. And bring your hands in front of the heart. And give yourself a moment to thank your body for all that it does for you. And thank you for being here today and sharing your practice. It's an honor to be here with you. Namaste. Thanks, guys.